Good day, everyone, and welcome to Inside the Gearbox with Amarillo Gear Service, where we are always thinking inside the box. My name is JD, and I thank you for being here. On this episode, we will be addressing a frequently asked question. Can I run my gearbox in reverse? It's an excellent question that we will dive into. So let's crack open the case and get inside the box. If this is content that you find helpful or enjoyable, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up. This way we know how to curate our content to make it meaningful for you. Can I run my gearbox in reverse? The quick answer is yes, you absolutely can run your Amarillo Gear gearbox in reverse, but there are some very important caveats to consider before reversing your gearbox. So let's jump into the Amarillo Gear Operations and Maintenance Instructions Manual to find the proper procedure. So as you can see, there are some very specific instructions on operating your gearbox in reverse. Alright, first things first, the fan drive must come to a complete stop and be at rest before running in reverse. That is critical. When running in reverse, the gearbox needs to run at half speed. As a general rule, you do not want to run at full speed in a reverse operation. Now, if your specific application needs do require a reversing operation at full speed, the best thing you can do is contact your region manager and discuss this before attempting to run at full speed in a reverse operation. Your region manager is going to work with you and our engineering team at Amarillo Gear to determine the best course of action based on your specific requirements. But as a general rule, you do not want to run at full speed in a reverse operation. Now, with that said, at the same time, you do want to ensure that you have enough speed. You want to make sure that your speed is above 450 RPM. And this is very important. The reason for that is the lubrication system inside your gearbox is working by slinging oil throughout the gearbox. And if you fail to keep the speed above 450 RPM, then you will not get proper lubrication throughout the gearbox, especially on those critical components, the upper bearings. Okay, so last point on the actual operation of running in reverse. You will want to minimize the amount of time you are running the gearbox in reverse. So be efficient and finish the needed operation as quickly as possible. Let's briefly talk about why you would want to run your gearbox in reverse. The most common reason is to de-ice the tower in colder months in northern climates. Reversing the direction pushes warmer air downward and breaks ice buildup on the fan blades and on the structure. Now, to a lesser degree, you may want to run in reverse to confirm blade tracking issues or check vibration. If you have a stuck coupling, running in reverse may free it. Or you may want to just reposition your fan blades. These are all legitimate reasons as to why you would want to run in reverse. They're not nearly as prevalent as the most common reason, which is to de-ice the tower. Now, as we know, there are always two sides to every coin. This video focused on answering the specific question, can I run my gearbox in reverse? Be sure to check out our next video in this series, which will focus on the risk of running your gearboxes in reverse and the very real threat of windmilling, and I don't just mean from Don Quixote. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when the next video is available. That's going to do it for today. Stay safe, and we will see you next time on Inside the Gearbox with Amarillo Gear Service.